So today is the day I make the new seats to replace these old rotten ones. Next it's time to get myself across to my cousin's workshop. I'm now at Anthony's house, and as you can see I've got the remaining seat that I didn't actually snap when taking it off. So on the table we've got a few different woods to choose from. I brought with me a nice piece of oak, as you can see here, and there's a few other pieces of mahogany. Anthony's explained that the oak will go a grey black colour over time, so I've decided to go with the mahogany for the nice red grain. So the piece was selected here is not yet treated, but once it's treated it should look as red as the table and the other panel beneath it. Also this wood's quite a bit thicker than the old seat, so it's going to make a much thicker, sturdier seat. After much deliberation on where to cut the wood and what size and shape to make the seats, we decided to add about 5 cm to the width of the seat, but keep the overall shape the same as it was before. So as you can see here, we simply used the old seat as a template, drew around it, adding that 5 cm. And once that was done, it's time to make the first cut. And this is why I've driven an hour to come down to Anthony's house. He's got all the right tools, so it makes the job a whole lot easier. You can see here he's got a specially crafted piece of wood to fit the narrower sections through the saw to avoid risking his fingers. Highly recommended. So now we're just going to add a really clear line to this wood to make it easier to cut out with the jigsaw. We'll return to the cutting spot. So I'm just going to cut this out with the jigsaw and look at this beautiful view. Very nice. You hear the birds? Now we're simply going to use that cutout as the template for the next seat. And now we'll cut it out. And now we're going to clamp them together so we can sand the edges to both seats at the same time. Definitely best to pop a dust mask on for this part. We're now using the table mounted router to bevel both sides of the seats. We're now using the old seat again as a template to make sure the screw holes are in exactly the right place. So here we're just marking out the recess that we're going to cut into the underneath of the seat, using this as the guide so we know where it used to go, but we're just making it a little bit bigger.
So it would have been a lot easier to do when it was square.
Yes, well, hindsight's a beautiful thing, isn't it? So next we set up a frame around the area we'd marked out in order to create the recess for the mount. And to cut out that recess we used a handheld router. So where we didn't quite get to the edge of the lines, just going to cut those down, we're just going to chisel them out. And now I'm sanding the seat down to remove all the scratches and blemishes to give it a real good finish. Now we've made these seats, the last thing I'm going to do is apply some shellac wood protection just to stop blemishes like oily fingers. At a later date I can sand that back and apply the permanent varnish or wax, whichever I choose. So if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please make sure you're subscribed, drop a like, it really helps the channel, and a comment if you're feeling really generous.